I want you to really listen to this. This isn't one of those relationship theories you usually find on TikTok or Instagram. Think of it like this. You're hanging out with me, talking about a girl you like, and I'm giving you a perspective that most men are too afraid to say out loud today. I want to talk about something that might sting a little, because this isn't about tricks. It's not about cheap. Flirting? It's not about being a romantic guy that everyone praises. What I'm about to share is what I call the dirtiest method to make a woman truly. Notice you're not dirty because you lie. Not dirty because you manipulate her. Not dirty because you pretend to be a bad boy, actually. It's the opposite. It's called dirty because it forces you to kill a childish fantasy you've been holding on to. The belief that being a nice guy is enough to make a woman fall in love. Bro, I know. You probably see yourself as a guy who is always polite, always present, always understanding, always careful with her feelings. But here's a harsh truth you need to accept. Women don't fall in love with men who are too predictable. You can be as kind as you want, but if she can read you 24 hours a day, attraction dies. I know that hurts, but that's reality. Being too nice isn't a compliment. It's a red flag. Be honest with yourself. You're afraid of saying the wrong thing. Afraid of looking cold? Afraid of being called selfish? Afraid of losing her. So what do? You become the safest version of yourself. You reply to messages instantly. You're overly polite. You always give in. You say it's okay even when you're annoyed. You agree just to avoid conflict. And the most dangerous part, you live for her validation. You wait for her replies. You refresh the chat. You reread her messages. You feel good when she likes your story. And you feel empty when she doesn't respond, bro. I get it. I've been there. But here's the real problem. Behind all that kindness is fear. Fear of rejection, and whether you like it or not. Women can feel that fear. They don't see a good man. They feel a man who is desperate to be chosen, and desperation calls attraction. But I'm just trying to be good. I know. The problem isn't your kindness. It's the reason behind it. If you're kind because you have integrity, that's powerful. But if you're kind because you're afraid of rejection, afraid she'll lose interest, afraid she'll leave, afraid of losing validation, that's not kindness. That's neediness. And women are never attracted to men who need them. Women are attracted to men who have options, are emotionally strong, can say yes, can say no, can be present, and can also walk away. Men who don't live just to be chosen. So what actually makes women stay? Contrast. Tension, stable, masculine energy that isn't easy to predict. A man who is present but doesn't dominate the conversation. Warm but not available 24/7. Honest when he speaks. Calm eye contact, clear intention. A man who's there because he chooses to be, not because he needs to be. This isn't philosophy, modern psychology, and social. Behavior studies point to the same thing. Women are more attracted to men who have confidence, a bit of mystery, firm boundaries, emotional stability, the courage to show interest without clinging. That's why this method is called dirty, because it forces you to admit this truth. You weren't rejected because women like bad men. You were rejected because you played the game without inner structure. Now let's talk about how to apply this. Listen calmly. 1. Stop trying to be perfect. Stop being the always safe, always nice, always polished guy. Men who are too clean create no tension. No tension means no attraction to move at your own rhythm. You don't need to reply in 5 seconds. You don't need to always be available. A man with his own life automatically increases his value. 3. Speak with calmness, not urgency. Show interest, but calmly, not with a please reply energy. Just, I like your vibe, but I'm not rushing. 4. Live by this rule. Wanted, not needed. You can want her, you can be attracted, but you cannot depend on her. Response: interest without dependence is masculine. 5. Create contrast. Sometimes warm, sometimes quiet, sometimes playful, sometimes direct, sometimes focused on your own world. That makes her think, I can't read him, and I like that. 6. Never beg for attention. Create space, not to chase, but to let her step forward, and that's powerful. The most important thing: become a man with a strong inner structure. Women don't fall for tricks, they fall for vibe, and vibe comes from self-control. She pulls back, gives. You stay calm, she moves closer, gives you don't panic. She replies late, gives you stay relaxed. She plays hard to get, gives you stay elegant. She feels that, and that's when she thinks, this man is different. Women are never attracted to men who beg to be chosen. You must stop living for female validation. You need a life, a purpose, a value system when that foundation is there. The way you walk, sit, talk, reply to messages, everything changes. Because you're no longer chasing attention, you're simply opening space. And women feel that. As magnetism, bro. This isn't theory, this is reality. A man with emotional control, confidence, direction, the ability to say no, calmness, and rejection. That's the man who doesn't just get attention, he gets chased. Women chase one. You are already standing strong for. They even enter your life. This video isn't about how to get women, it's about how to stop being the manwo is never chosen. The moment you move from begging to choosing, the entire game changes. Thank you. Hope this helps.